Hello and welcome back, beloved. I'm happy to have you here. For this video, we are going to use a 3.5mm hook. We are going to be using a yarn Katopu Flora. This is a mid-weight. It's not a very thick yarn. As you can see, it's quite a tough yarn. And here it says that we should be using 2.5 to 3mm hook. And it is acrylic, 100% acrylic, and of course you're going to need scissors. So to make our waistband, I'm going to change color, but I'm just showing you. I'm going to start off with the slip stitch. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you're going to chain 1 and you're going to go back into this first stitch. So we are doing single crochet stitches. So you go underneath once and pull out and then pull through 2. So you're going to under, pull it, pull through 2. So you continue that way. If you are a beginner crocheter, I would suggest that you count so that you make sure that if you have 10, you have 10 of the stitches, so you don't miss any stitches, otherwise it's going to be crooked. So when we reach the end now, you're going to chain 1, turn the work around, and we're going to go to the back, and we are going to do single crochets in the back loops. So if you look at the top of the yarn, there's back loops there. We'll do single crochets going that way. So you just continue doing that. When you reach the end, you chain 1, turn the work around, and you are going to do the same thing in the top loops here. So you don't go in the front, you go at the back. So I'm going to show you one more time when I reach the end. And don't forget the last one. Like I said, if you count, then you won't forget any. Chain 1, and then we're going back and we're going into the back loops, and we're going to continue this way. So this is how it's starting to look. I have reached the end of my row, and I made 116 rows. So I'm just going to measure quickly, see how long this is, and it is I stretch it out a little bit, and it's about 28 inches. There we go. So now we are going to connect it. So just want to go there, and then we are going to connect it. To connect the two, we're going to connect it with single crochets like we have been doing. So you go in this space and then the back space, pull through, and then go. So you go under, then you pull through, then you pull through 2. So that's how we're going to put our waistband together. So just try to align the two. Okay. and go under, and then the last one, and then I'm going to chain 1. So what I'm going to do now is, because I want this on the inside, I'm going to turn the work around, and then you can bring your yarn inside. Sorry, it's raining. You can bring your yarn inside, and we are going to start with this, with the skirt or the skirt or the shorts. So this is how it looks. Excuse me. We reached the end, and now I'm going to chain 1, 2. Let's chain 2, and we're going to do half double crochets in the different stitches. So half double crochet, you go under, and then you go pull through, and then you pull through all 3. So let's do that, and then we go to this side, and then we pull through all 3. So you're going to do half double crochets on each side of a row, and then we go to this side of the row and we do a half double crochet. This side of the row, half double crochet, and this side of the row, half double crochet. So you are going to do this going all the way around the waistband. Okay, so half double crochet in this space and half double crochet on the other side of the line. Okay, I'm going to continue and do this offline, and I will meet you when we have completed the waistband. So you can pause the video here and then go and complete, and then restart the video when you have completed the waistband. This is how it looks. I was going to do the Sultan stitch, but I think I will do the V stitch because I want it a bit looser so I can wear it in the summer or in winter over something else. So I'm going to, I did a slip stitch here, so I'll just go back and do a slip stitch for you. So a slip stitch, you just go underneath, pull through and pull through. So chain 1, 2, 3, and then for the V stitch we're going to skip 1, 2, and then we go into this space with a double crochet, and then chain 1, 2, go into the same space with a double crochet, and then we are going to move into the next double crochet V. 1, 2, skip 2, and then you go into the third, chain 1, 2, go into the same space with a double crochet. There you go. I'm going to do this one more time. So 1, 2, skip, and then in the third we do a double crochet, 1, 2, and then we chain 1, 2, and then in the same space we are going to do a double crochet by going underneath and over, and then over. So 1, 1, 2, skip, sorry, we're not doing that, 1, 2, skipping 2, and then into the third we're going to do a double crochet, 2, and then in the same space we are going to do a double crochet. So this is how it looks, and I am going to finish off the row, and then I will meet you here. Okay, we have reached the end of our row, and I'm going to slip stitch into that first stitch. So I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to go in between these 2 double crochets to do our V stitch. So we did 1, double crochet, 1, 2 chains, and then double crochet in that same space. So on this row we are going to increase. I'm not going to increase here, I'm going to increase on the sides. So I do 1 double crochet, chain 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the same space. So let's go to the next space and we do 1 double crochet, chain 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the next space. I have done the row up to where I believe it is in the middle, so you put it like this to see where is the middle. So I'm going to increase here. So when we increase, we're going to put a V-stitch in between this and not just this. So I'm going to show you now. I'm going to go in between the V-stitch with a double crochet, chain 1, 2, and then in that middle of the V-stitch another double crochet, and then we're going to go into the next V-stitch, chain 1, 2, and then another double crochet. So we have done our increase. It's going to increase, and then we continue by doing a V-stitch in between the V like we did, and then we are going to continue until it is the other side where we need to increase. So when we increase, we're not going to just increase on the same side. We can increase at the back as well and in the front, so it doesn't look too off. So I'm going to go around, and then when I come this side, I'm going to increase by putting it in here and then putting 1 in between the bottom or the middle of the V stitch, just like we did here where we put a V stitch at the bottom of the V and then continued in between. So if you're not sure, please listen to the instruction again so you're not lost. 1, 2, and I'm going to continue and do that. You can use a stitch marker to mark where you want to increase. Alright, so I have reached the end of this row and we are going to slip stitch on the base row. So now I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to V-stitch. So now what we are going to do is we are going to not increase in this row and then we increase in the next row. So that's how we're going to get that flare for our shorts. So in this row we are just going to do the V stitches in each V like we are doing now without any increase. 1, 2, and then we are going to increase in the next row by adding a V in between the V stitches. So just like I am doing now, if I'm too fast, please feel free to slow down. So you go to the settings on the video and then you do a slower playback speed. 2, and then 1 double crochet. So as you can see, 1 double crochet, 1, 2, 1 double crochet. Go into the next, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 2, 1 double crochet. So I'm just going to continue with this. I'm not going under any V stitch. I'm going in between the V stitches as I normally would. So I'm going to see you in the next row where we increase, and 1, 2, that's going to be the last of what I will be showing you, because that's how we're just going to continue with our 2. So you see here, this is that V stitch that I put in between the 2 V's. So it's causing the increase, you see. So in this row we're not increasing, and then we will increase in row 4. All right. I have reached the end of row 4 and I'm going to snip stitch. So chain 1, 2, 3, and then like I said, in this row we are not increasing, we're just doing normal V-stitch, which is double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So I'm gonna let you know how many rows I have done, and then if you want it a bit more flared up, you can do like 2 increases on one row and it will open up even more. 1, 2. All right, so I'm going to continue, and then in the next row I'm going to increase and then not increase, increase and not increase, and so forth. Okay, so I have done let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 rows, and I'm going to join it. So you can actually make this into a skirt, like you can literally just keep going and going to the length that you want. But because we're going to make shorts, I'm going to close the pants. So what you can do is you can count from here to here, or from this is the middle, this is our middle at the back, and you're going to count how many you have and then halve it. So I am going to tell you how many I have so that you can be right in the middle, so that, because this is where we're going to make our pants. I worked out to have 70 of these. So I was counting like 1, 2, 3. So I worked out to have 70. And then I divided 70 by 2 is 35. So I counted from here, from this side, I counted to 35, which gave me this. So I am going to chain from here on. Going to go back, and we are going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, because we want it to be a bit loose. So that's 20, and we are going to join it in the middle. So we're just going to join it in the middle here with a slip stitch. So that's where the middle is, and I'm going to slip stitch right here. Right, so I'm going to remove this because I don't need to see the marker now. So I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3. Then I'll zoom in so you can see. And then we are going to go in between. So that was a double crochet. So chain 1, 2, and then in the same space we do a double crochet. Then we're going to move into the next space with a double crochet, chain 1, 2, double crochet. So we're going to continue, but what we're going to do also is to increase so that our pattern can be wider still. Chain 1, 2. So to increase, we are going to do what we did. So you can increase here, or you can increase on the side. So to increase, remember, you go in between the two spaces this way, the double crochet, chain 1, 2, and then go in that space with the double crochet. So that's an increase right there, because then you're going to go into this space to do another double crochet, chain 1, 2, double crochet, and then you continue that way, and then the next row you are going to crochet in here as well, like you did with the previous. So I am going to connect my yarn. I'm going to remove this increase here because I want to put it on the side of the leg here. So this is going to be one side of our leg. I have reached the middle where we did the chain across, and I am going to here, and then I am going to go into this space, and I'm going to do a double crochet, and then chain 1, 2 in the same space. I'm going to double crochet, and then what we are going to do now is we're going to double crochet on the line itself. So you're going to count 1, 2, and then you're going to do the V-stitch in there by doing a double crochet, chain 1, 2, double crochet, and then you're going to count 1, 2 in the third chain, going to double crochet, chain 1, 2, double crochet, 1, 2, and then the third, chain 1, 2, 1, 2, and the third. I just want to show you 2, and then the same space, 1, 2. How we are going to get over this line on this side. 1, 2, and another V. I want to change color again, so I'm going to show you how I changed color. So 1, 2, and then going to do a V-stitch in there, chain 1, 2, and then we are going to slip stitch on this. We're going to slip stitch, chain 1. Excuse me, if you don't know how to change color, you're gonna see, but changing color, you just tie it, really. All right, so now I want to use a different color. That is this pink. It's the same type of yarn. So I am going to, where I left off, go under here, and I'm going to tie it. And I am going to continue with the row. So that was 1, 2, 3, and then now we are going to go into this space, and we're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So we're continuing with the V-stitch, chain 1, 2, and double crochet in the same space. Then in the next space, double crochet, chain 1, 2, and double crochet. Double crochet, chain 1, 2, double crochet. So remember I said I'm going to increase, so I've made an increase by putting it in between. There. So I've increased here on the side. So this row I'm not going to increase since I have increased in the previous row. So this one we're just going to continue with this V-stitch. Around, and then I think I'll make a couple more rows. I'll make about 6 extra rows. So when you come here, then we're going to slip stitch in this one. Going to slip stitch in this one and then continue with the row, and then we are going to, since this one we haven't increased, the next we are going to increase by putting in one in between on the other side, on the side of the crochet project, on the side of the leg. So I'm going to show you, and then we're going to do this side of the leg, and I'll show you how we do this side. This is the one side of the pants done. I'm going to zoom out slightly. And we're going to do the edge now, and then I'm going to do the same thing. So I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows, and then this is going to be the last rows. If you want the pants to be longer, feel free to add more rows. This size is for extra small and small. So if you have a medium, make it a little bit larger. 1, 2, and this is where it comes in here. 2, 3. So that is the base where we started off, and then I'm going to go into this space. So let me just zoom in. I'm going to go in between the space with 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then going to slip stitch or do a single double crochet in between the two V's, and then we move into the next V with 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to go in the middle of the V's and we're going to do a single stitch, and then we continue this way, going all the way around with 5 double crochets. This is 2. If I'm too fast, please feel free to click the speed and slow down. 3, 4, 5, and then in between the V, going to do a single crochet. So this is how our edge is looking. It is looking beautiful, and then I'll meet you when I show you the start of the other side of the pants, and you can look at the end again to see what we did this side if you're a little confused. So that is 5 double crochets, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet. All right, I'm going to go around, and then once I have done the 5 double crochets in here, I'm just gonna slip stitch at the top here. Moving on to the other side of our pants. This is where the first one was, and we are going to join here. Try to go in between, and we're going to tie this. All right, so going to chain 1, 2, 3. So now let's see. Okay, this is going to be our first. So now you're just going to look at where you did the V stitches. So right where you did the V stitches, you can go into the same space, or you can go into the space right next to it. Just go to the space right next to it. It might be better. Chain 1, 2. We did a single crochet or double crochet. Chain 2, and then in the same space we do a double crochet. Move on to the next space. Excuse me. We are going to do a double crochet, go under, pull through, chain 1, 2, and in the same space we are going to do that. Next, go into the next space, 1, 2, chain 1, 2, and then in the same space we're going there, and then in the next V stitch, double crochet, 2 chains and a double crochet, and then you go again. So I'm going to continue chain 1, 2. I'm going to continue offline, and basically this is how you're going to do your rows, same as the other side. Chain 1, 2, because now once you pass this side, it's going to make things easier. So I'm almost at the end, so I'll just show you. Chain 1, 2, and then the same space. All right, so okay, we're at the corner now. This is the V stitch, and I'm going to say double crochet, chain 1, 2, and then in the same space double crochet. And now we are back at the V stitches, so I'm going to go into the next V stitch, 1, 2, double crochet, chain 2, and continue. Then in the next space double crochet, chain 1, 2, and there. So you're continuing with the V stitches until the end here. So when you meet here, you're going to do a V stitch in here, and then you're going to slip stitch. So I'm just going to show you one more time what you need to do after you get here, because from here on it's just going to be easier, and you do the same thing you did on this side, the same amount of rows and then the scallop edge. I have reached the end of this row. I'm going to change the yarn, but this is a slip stitch. Go under, and then you pull through both. So I'm going to change the yarn to pink, the pink that I used here. So to change the yarn, I'm going to put it through here. And then we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then we are moving on into the next space. And remember that you are going to still increase on this row. Don't forget to do the increases at the end of on the sides of the pants so that they keep going this way. Don't forget to do that, because if you forget to do that, your pants are just going to be straight if you don't increase, like I showed you how to increase by adding a V in between two V's. Chain 1, 2. So don't forget to do that. On the sides, this is where we were increasing. You can do 2 increases here and on the side, and then when you go again at the back and on the side, by putting in a V in between 2 V's. All right, so I am going to finish off this pants, and I'll make a last video showing you how to make the pants, how the pants look rather. And this is how the pants look. They look like this on the mannequin, but they would look better on a person, honestly. So enjoy making them.